term here is varies directly. So we know that it should be in the form of y is equal to kx. Again, it should be in the form y is equal to kx, where k is your constant of proportionality. In the statement, it's very easy to understand. The force of the gravity, okay, this is your y, and then the mass is your x. Okay. It's different from the situation, son. What comes first is your x and what comes next is your y. This is now on a variation statement. It comes from a variation statement that the force of gravity of an object varies directly with the mass. So y varies directly as x. That's why you have those values. The first question is we need to solve the concept of proportionality. Take note, the concept of proportionality is constant throughout all the problems. So if we could get the concept of proportionality for number one, we will use the same value for number two and number three, and for other problems that might be connected to the same situation. All right? Where do we get our concept of proportionality? We will use this situation here. The mass of 10 kilograms is the force in a mass of 10 kilograms is 98 newtons. We could just simply at first disregard the units because newtons in your physics, if you can still remember, newton is kilogram uh, times meters per second squared. I'm not sure. Kilograms, Newton is kilograms times meter per second squared. Okay, but this will not be confused with our all units. We simply take muna the values. So here the force, that's your y. So we could write it here 10. No, the force is 98 Newton is equal to k times 10. And k times 10. To solve for k, we simply need to divide both sides by 10. 10. Okay. So k is equal to 9.8, which is actually our own gravity. 9.8 meters per second squared, that's the gravity in Earth on Earth. Now, I have mentioned before that if you could stick in fractions, please stick in fractions. Okay? Kasi fractions will always give you the correct value. Let's say one third, and you will answer 0.33. They're not they're not really close. They're just close, but they're not really equal. Unless I will tell you the decimal values are allowed. In this problem, since we all know, I'm just trying to emphasize that though I'm using decimal because I'm trying to emphasize that it's 9.8 is really our gravity, 9.8 meters per second squared. This is the value of our k, or yun nga, you could use the fraction 98 over 10, but you need to have it in simplest form. So divide by 2. So you have 49 over 5. Okay. Number 2. Okay. I will try to use this kasi I don't have calculators here. I'm going to use this K in the next problem for number 2. What is the force? What is the force? We are asked about the Y. Okay. What is the force acting on a mass of 25 kilograms? So Y is equal to Kx, where K is 49 over 5, or you could use 9.8 or 98 over 10. Yeah, times your x is 25 kilograms. Okay, so again, what is asked is the force. So that's y, that's your variable y. So when you solve for that, that's 5. What is 49 times 5? 49 times 5 is equal to, yes, 245 newtons. But again, okay lang po as of the moment. In your physics, the units are very strict. I understand. As of this moment, okay lang. Basta makuha natin siya. 245 newtons will act on a 25 kilogram object. Okay? That is how we will answer a problem involving direct variation. Okay, for number 3, Number three is still part of the same problem. So we're still going to use the value of 4.5 as your constant of proportionality. However, the question for number three is the value of the mass. So we are asked about x, not anymore y. So the value of the mass, so let's have y is equal to k over x. Let us try to increase this. Yan. So y, uh, what's the value of the mass of the object we resolve to 147 Newton is equal to 49 over 5 times x. Okay, so what we need to do here, again, I don't have any calculator here. Yeah, go and multiply 5 both sides. Okay, so what is 147 times 5? You have, oh, let me increase more. Kaya kulang pa rin siya. Yan. So you have 735 is equal to 49x. And divide 49 both sides. You will have x is equal to, so 35 divided by 49, you'll have 15. So you will have 15 kilograms. 15 kilograms. So a mass of 15 kilograms shall result to a 147 newtons of um, force. So this is how we solve direct variation. We have one problem and we refer what we solve for k and we refer k to all of the problems that may comes next. Okay, that is how we will solve our direct variation problems. If you have more direct variation problems there, simply get first the concept of proportionality before you can take any other problems concerning it. Okay, so we will have another video for the next practice exercise. As for this practice exercise, it's already done. See you later. See you soon. Goodbye.